Okay, this is the podium or lectern that is with both the small and medium displays. Ken's going to open the straps on the flat pack. It's good to kind of tuck them out of the way so you don't trip over them and break the plastic clasps. Inside you'll find the instruction manual, and that is basically a build by numbers erector set arrangement. All the pieces will be numbered, and you just follow the instructions on assembly. First thing you want to do is to kind of pull things out and stage them. Staging means basically laying them out flat so you can easily get to them, and you can check the numbers and make sure you're building in the proper order. Ken, feel free to narrate anything nice and loud that you think might be important.
Okay. Right now I'm just unpacking and putting things in number order so then you can build without any interruptions and accurately and quickly.
So everything's being laid out in number order to make the building process easy. Everything is layered inside the case and has some protection between it and the next element. So what you want to do is pull the foam sheets and the cardboard sheets, set them over in the lid. You don't want to lose any of that stuff. It doesn't want to be, you don't want to have it thrown away. You want to keep it for when the display is packed back down again. Make sure you keep all of those packing materials. The last item to come out of the case is the countertop. So that's basically it. Those are all the pieces for the lectern, and that's going to... The only other item that's not on the instructions is the magnetic logo attachment, and that will show you at the end how that goes on.
Okay, now we're going to start by number. On your instruction book, you'll see that you'll start with number 1 and then continue all the way on through number 7, which is the countertop.
Okay, and then you'll show the location of the numbers on each of the pieces, so they know where to look for it. And that's going to be a little sticker.
Green stickers with the numbers. This will be number 1. And then I'll attach number 2, and as you'll see here, they're what we call male connectors, and they'll merge with the female connectors. You can't make a mistake in the way you put them on because you can't attach male to male.
Okay, so attaching piece number 1 to the corner piece with labeled number 2, basically just sliding it down. Always the next piece is going to start higher and then slide down into position with the male and female connectors. You don't need to lift it too high, just high enough to get it above the connector and slide it down. Here we're going to line up top and bottom and then slide down into place. Be careful of the exposed aluminum. It can be sharp. Just handle it carefully. Now we're going to do piece number 4, which is the opposite corner. And then piece number 5 is the next side wall. And that builds the bottom structure of the lectern, the podium. And spin it around so you can see the interior shelf. And there are 4 screws in a small Ziploc bag, and there are 4 screw holes on the inside of the side panels, and you just want to screw those in, as Ken's doing there.
In your instructions, these will be referred to as shoulder bolts.
Shoulder bolts is how they're referred to in the instructions. Okay, once all four of those are in, you grab the shelf, look for the notches in the bottom that actually are cut out for those shoulder bolts, and then you want to align it, slide it down, and make sure it's secure. And that helps shore up the podium as well. It gives it a little bit more structural integrity.
Turn this back around.
Spin that around. Generally, you shouldn't have to move it like we're doing it, but we're doing that so you can see some of the interior build. Last piece to go on per the instructions is the countertop. It's a little heavy. You'll notice that there's a slot cut out in the bottom, a U-shaped slot. You want to actually start with the top lip, get that lined up, make sure it's in there, and then the Velcro on the sides will grab. Okay, and check it to make sure it's in all the way so it doesn't slide off. Last item to go on is the logo, and we made this magnetic because we wanted the option to not have the logo and not have holes or any other hardware. So that's magnetized right in place. This is the podium or lectern, and again that comes with both the small and medium displays.